Joe, a 1-1 draw here at Ibrox against Glasgow City this afternoon. What did you make of it overall?
It's tough because I think it's literally a tale of two halves. I thought we was really, really poor first half. We didn't start well. We didn't kind of get out of that rut. But we tweaked a few things at half time and looked more dominant, looked like scoring. We managed to get our goal and probably looked like we could have got another couple as well. A penalty shout, which is disappointing not to get. But when we're in a little bit of a rut that we're in at the moment, I think the big thing that we didn't lose the game, even though we feel like we probably should have won it by the second half. There was opportunities and chances there, but for not playing so well and playing to a standard that we expect, it's important that we don't lose these games.
Yeah, what was your message to the players at half time? You touched on the first half not being at your best, but there was a real change and a positive shown in the second.
Probably can only tell you a few things of what I said at half time, but it was more about just needing a little bit more individually, being a little bit braver, trying to take the ball a little bit more and make things happen, because it was just a little bit safe and a little bit tentative. So it's something that we've been speaking about over the last couple of weeks. So it's the messages that need to continue to be put forward. That's why I made the change. That's why we're bringing it on, because you can see people want to give her the ball. So she come on and she made an impact, and so did Rio as well. So it's important that we recognise that these players are having impacts and changing the game for the better. But we expect a better first half than what we put out there.
Yeah, was that the real positives to take? The likes of getting Kirsty McLean back on the pitch, showing what she can do, the impact from the bench like you touched on?
Yeah, I think we've got to look at those positives, as I've said. When we're in a little bit of a rut and not playing so well, we've still not lost the game. Kirsty McLean coming back and getting some decent minutes and affecting the game as much as she did, that's a real positive for us as well. Rio coming on and having an impact, so there's some positive to look at that. We had some really nice passages of play in and around the mid-third when we did build and did create a little bit better. So yeah, we've got to look at those moments, and we've got to make sure we're putting them into practice a little bit more in games, because we do it day in, day out in training, so it's just that transferable from training sessions into games.
Yeah, despite the frustrations of maybe not taking 3 points with chances towards the end, what was it like being back at Ibrox in front of those supporters, getting the girls, some of them having their first experience here as well?
Yeah, it's important for us, as I say. I think it's big for us to be able to play these games here. To feel the big game experiences in a big stadium is a huge experience for us. So yeah, we always enjoy it. We always thrive off the opportunity to come back. Yeah,
just lastly, of course, Hibs in the final fixture before the international break next weekend. Importance going and getting 3 points there now. Yeah, because you see that the likes of Hibs and Hearts have all improved over the summer, and the support that they're getting now is a little bit better. And I've said it from day one that these teams are going to have a little bit more of an impact on the title than maybe what they've had previous years. So these games are big for us. We made sure that we did our business against Hearts, and we've got to make sure we do our business against Hibs as well.